But if 2025 is about tokenization, that means Ethereum's utility value should be rising. Therefore, you should watch this ratio. Okay, well, what does that mean for Ethereum's price? Well, I think Bitcoin's going to get to 250,000 within a few months. And if Ethereum price ratio to Bitcoin gets back to its 8-year average, that's $12,000 for Ethereum. I mean, that's a huge move. If it gets to the 2021 highs, that's $22,000 for Ethereum. But I think Ethereum is going to become the future of finance, the payment rails of the future. And if it gets to 0.25 relative to Bitcoin, that's 62,000. So I think Ethereum at 3,000, of course, is grossly undervalued. Okay. And in the final minutes, I want to talk about why tokenization is a bigger unlock than you realize. Larry Fink says we're at the beginning of tokenization of all assets. And there's 5 reasons tokenization unlocks things, okay? It's fractional ownership. It does reduce cost. It allows 24/7 global trading. There's more transparency. And in theory, there's more liquidity, okay? But I would say that these are just the raw ingredients. And in our minds, tokenization is actually going to take Wall Street into a next level of evolution. And what I mean by that is we have to understand what you can do differently if you begin to tokenize assets, especially combining it with prediction markets. For instance, most people who are talking about tokenization are doing what I call a very simplified view. They're going to take a painting like this and they'll fractionalize it so you can own one grid of this asset. But a second way to do a tokenization is to factorize a business, okay? So let's say we break this painting down into its prime colors, and then you can just buy, whatever factor you want. An example is Tesla. For instance, you can time tokenize Tesla. You can buy the NPV of earnings on a specific date. You can product tokenize. You can just buy the present value of a specific product stream. Okay, so in other words, it's blending prediction markets with actual ownership. You can geographically tokenize Tesla. You can buy the NPV of a specific region, or you can financial statement tokenize. You can buy the tokenization of its subscription revenues. These will all still solve for the price of the stock, but you're going to create an unlock that better explains the price of Tesla. For instance, we know Tesla's stock price is the sum of its future earnings. So let's say that you could tokenize and purchase a specific year of Tesla's stock earnings. And we know that Elon Musk is going to get his pay package based on a 10-year plan. So you may only want to buy the present value of 2036 earnings. So you can do that today with a prediction market, or you could actually have this as a true tokenization of the stock, and everything else is the other time periods. The second example is product tokenization. We know Tesla is EVs, robotaxis, full self-driving. I don't even have Optimus Prime, solar, but of course, ultimately, the biggest value of Tesla is Elon himself. So if you could tokenize Tesla stock, you could isolate the implied value of just buying Elon Musk himself. And as you know, he's an N equals 1 person. Okay, so that's tokenization. I think, of course, you need smart contracts and prediction markets, and really working in conjunction with both is what is, in our view, a huge unlock. And in fact, BitMine is trying to find projects that are really moving this forward. So that gets us to the last point, which is, well, you can buy Ethereum because we're bullish on Ethereum, but I think you should also realize that digital asset treasuries are playing a role in transforming Wall Street.
Tom Lee 认为2025年将是代币化的关键年，这会提升以太坊等区块链资产的实际使用价值。他预计比特币在几个月内可能涨到25万美元。如果以太坊相对比特币的比率回到历史均值，以太坊可能达到12000到22000美元。 甚至在某些假设下达到62000美元。代币化的5大好处：可以碎片化所有权，降低成本，实现7×24小时全球交易，提高透明度，理论上增加流动性。更深层的代币化不是简单把一幅画分割出售，而是把公司或资产因子化按时间、产品线、地区或财报项目来拆分和出售收益权。举例说明，特斯拉可以按年份、产品或地区代币化其收益。将代币化与智能合约和预测市场结合，会带来新的定价与投资工具，可能把华尔街推进到新的演化阶段。汤利最后提醒，可以考虑买以太坊，但也要关注数字资产、国库等新工具对市场结构的影响。